Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I am Maharaj and today we will recapitulate all the performances of day number 3 of this second test match between India and South Africa held at Pune. So first, if day 2 was a dominating day for India, it was the same day 3. Day 3 was the same for South Africa. They gone from strength to strength, particularly because of the lower order contributions. We shall move to the lower order first. We will be moving to the top order performances of the day. So starting at 36 for 3 the day, night watchman Andrik Nokia and Tinus de Bruin were at the crease. When Shami got then night watchman was soon Andrik Nokia was soon removed by Shami by a short delivery on the body line, and he by defensing it, it goes straight to the second slip and a safe catch to Virat Kohli, and he was dismissed for just 2 runs. The night watchman. Then came Faf du Plessis to accompany Tinus de Bruin. Faf du Plessis was getting into his own grave, was settling in, and at the other end Tinus de Bruin was looking settled, striking a few boundaries on the offside, and he was looking quite comfortable before his fate at the crease ends by a peach of a delivery, little bit of width, and he just goes nonchalantly after it, little bit width outside off stump, and just goes nonchalantly after it, and was caught brilliantly behind the wicket by Saha, and Tinus de Bruin was gone on 30. Then came Quinton de Kock and Faf du Plessis, the two most experienced player of this South African side, and talented batsmen, and they showcased their talent. There was no doubt they were good at the delivery stride and good at all the things, and they showed their talent. They amassed a 75-run partnership between them, and in which Faf du Plessis was going on the merit of the ball, just striking it, a positive intent shown by both the batsmen. And as you know, when Quinton de Kock is at the crease, there was no stagnant over, no stoppage of runs on the crease. So the runs kept coming before Ashwin was introduced, and he got Faf du Plessis by a peach of a delivery which spun through the rough and take the top of the off stump. What a delivery it was! Ashwin, as we know, the world-class bowler, and a little bit of batting also. Now we shall move to the next. Then Seniran Muthusamy joined hands with Faf du Plessis, and Faf du Plessis slowly but steadily scored his second half century of the series, and he was looking quite comfortable. As we saw, he has scored a century in the first innings, half century at the first innings at Vizag, so he was quite comfortable until and that's how the first session ended, with 100 runs added to the night score and 3 wickets. Then when the second session started, the afternoon session, Ravindra Jadeja and Ashwin bowled in tandem for a 10 over spell, I think, for both of them. So 10 or 20 overs, but in the Ravindra Jadeja's over, he was quite trapped in front of Seniran Muthusamy and was dismissed for the first time in this series. He took a review but to no avail, and that's how his his first dismissal of the series came. He was gone for 7 of 20 deliveries, and then came Vernon Philander. Vernon Philander then stitched a good partnership with Fab du Plessis, whose saga ended by another good delivery of Ravichandran Ashwin, and which just stopped on the crease and outside the off stump, and a thin outside edge carried to the brilliant slip fielder Ajinkya Rahane. He was setting him up by bowling inside towards the middle and leg stump, and then he bowled one towards the off stump, and it took the outside edge of the bat of Fab du Plessis, and Fab du Plessis' very good innings of 61 came to an end. Then came Vernon Philander and Keshav Maharaj, and what a stubborn resistance they showed. They first quite settled the crease, playing close to their body line, playing the ball to its merit, and as we saw, Vernon Philander opened his account on the 21st ball of his innings, and eventually remained unbeaten at the crease at the end of the innings. And Keshav Maharaj was a slight aggressive of the two, and he struggled to get wickets in the first innings of India, and he did the same for the bowlers. At one point of time, it was observed that South Africa was on the top, and because of their stubborn resistance, the 2 wickets only fell in the second session, and the session was shared and was not given to India. Then the tea session, then after in the evening session, they took apart the bowlers quite comfortably. They were quite settled, and for their 109 runs partnership of 259 balls came to an end. A number 8 partnership, and Keshav Maharaj scored his maiden half century and his career best score of 72, which was eventually the highest of the innings. Who would have thought that the number 8 batsman would score the highest runs in the innings? Before 5 overs were left in the day, then came Kagiso Rabada, and Kagiso Rabada was eventually dismissed by piece of delivery by Ashwin, and Ashwin getting 4 wickets. 4 wickets was the leading wicket taker of the day, and the South Africans were all out on 275. Big Vernon Philander stubbornness remained. He remained not out on batting on 44 of 192 balls, and what a stay it was, 5 hours and 17 minutes on the crease by the big Vern. So that's all for the day, and the stumps were called. That's all for the day. Will India enforce the follow on tomorrow with 304 runs still remaining, and will they enforce the follow on? Kohli, it will be, we shall see, but the percentage are higher that he will enforce the follow on, because the bowlers can get the overnight rest, so it depends on him. It's all for the day. Stay tuned for further updates, and we shall meet you tomorrow for the day 4 analysis, and still then stay tuned, and please don't forget to subscribe it, share it, comment on it, and it's goodbye. Thank you.